We are checking connection. Did it go? Oh man, now. Is it live? It's live. Oh my god, it's gonna be a very interesting day. Let's see. Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Did you share it out?
It's totally live. Okay, is everyone ready?
Okay, we're ready. Let's talk about.
Okay, wait a second. Oh, let me take a sip of water. I sometimes you just get the giggles. Okay, let's rebalance. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to do it now. Okay. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Thank you, dear star people, for channeling with us tonight. Thank you for bringing forward the best information that's in the most aligned version for all of the individuals watching. And we love and bless you, star people. Thank you for showing up for us. So tonight is a beautiful night. We are in the middle of a retrograde. That retrograde is causing a lot of us blocks in communication. Now, block in communication comes across many, many different avenues. The blocks in the communication, you may notice people, places, and things are shifting out of alignment. You may notice that you are speaking to another individual and they just are not getting what you were trying to tell them. That is because of the retrograde and the frequencies coming. Each individual watching is strongly encouraged to focus on the throat chakra, as well as placing focus and awareness on any and all individuals or experiences, including locations, which are not in alignment in your highest and best. For anything, dear ones, that has fallen out of alignment is something that needs to be placed under constant observation to see if there is an energetic misalignment that needs to be removed. Beautiful, dear ones. During this current solar energetic shift, it is also a process of meditation that may come across for each individual. And this process shall also allow for advanced abilities inside of the pineal gland to activate. Many of these extrasensory abilities are going to allow for an advancement into your current simulation experience. These abilities are coming in a wide variety of ways. Some individuals may have noticed they have an ability to change or manipulate the space-time fabric itself. This may look like a perception shift. Summoning of a perception box is of high value to each individual. A perception box may start to be summoned by utilizing your imagination. This may be perceived in a sense of allowing for a picture within a picture to form in the eyesight of your view. The more you may start to focus your attention on this secondary perception box, it will become stronger and expand. In time, each of you may start to notice you may energetically imagine yourself in an animal or insect's eyes to begin with. This may also be done through the eyes of another humanoid. However, it is always easier to start with a smaller being. When you cast your consciousness into a smaller being, it shall then allow for a two-way type of energetic bonding to fully manifest. This energetic bonding is going to allow for extra senses. And these extra senses may include witnessing or observing of that being's lifetime. Every emotion felt or resonated inside their biological form shall then be broadcast into your secondary perception box. In time, dear ones, many of you will be able to hold or run multiple perception boxes. This may then allow for a type of energetic bonding between two or more individuals. When you step into a day and age in which you are aware what other individuals are currently and only currently, for these alignments shall always be available to change or shift at any given moment. But when you become aware of which individuals are on your full spectrum energetic grid, it shall then allow for you to choose or select the individuals to summon their perception boxes. This is of high value because when witnessing out of the eyes of another individual, it shall allow you to see what experiential attachments each of you are currently holding. For each attachment is in your energetic field, and it may also be located in one of your primary player character energetics. This may look like an attachment that you are currently imprinted with, and you may notice one of your friends have the same attachment. Therefore, clearing the attachment off of you may generate a type of resonance in their energetic grid. You may not be aware of the change in your secondary individual, or you may notice right away, oh, they had that attachment too. When you start to place focus and attention on cleansing and purifying your energetic field, it shall then allow for these types of experiences to come into your awareness. Summoning a new perception box can also be done with different locations. It can be done with animals, or an entire planet consciousness grid may also be called forward into a secondary perception box. Calling forward an entire consciousness grid shall allow for a type of two-way communication with not only that consciousness's planet, or you may be summoning forward a higher frequential consciousness. Many on your planet already summon forward this type of two-way communication. This may be expressed through channeling the Ascended Masters. For the Ascended Masters are all on a consciousness grid and connected. When a type of two-way communication with their consciousness grid becomes fully established, it shall then allow for the type of knowledge that the Ascended Masters are here to fully express. An Ascended Master is of a higher frequential. They will always send love, bliss-based emotions. When the two-way form of communication is fully held inside your personality grid complex, it shall then allow for you to resonate in unconditional love-based frequencies. This may also allow for that consciousness stream to grant access into scientific information, allowing for humanity to have full-blown access to the full spectrum of ascension knowledge. Ascension knowledge is being downloaded into hundreds of thousands of channelers right now, allowing for the human consciousness grid to also generate a form of reflection. That form of reflection changes every single heart on your planets, dear one. For a drop of water in a bucket shall always reflect outwards. Ascension looks and may be perceived in a wide variety of ways. Some of the ways your ascension is happening is starting to develop more self-love. For self-love is always key in shifting your viewpoint lens into the wider rings around the biological form. The whiter rings include your location ring as well as your interplanetary or civilization ring. This type of viewpoint is going to grant access into a wide spectrum of emotion codes. For the human consciousness grids contain many different emotion codes that individual streams, as yourself, are not currently used to embodying. Some of these emotion codes allow access into the magical Fae realms. The magical Fae are also known as fairies on your planet. This is a real frequency realm. The veil may be dropped for each individual, allowing access to see, perceive, and communicate with these beings. There are many different types of beings in this frequency, and allowing your heart to open and expand shall allow the primary individual access. It is simply a new frequency bandwidth that each individual is holding in their grid complex. When you hold that frequency, it generates a form of a key, allowing you to select that frequency to fully embody. You may start to embody this new frequency by spending time in Mother Earth's garden. Grounding and connecting to her tree spirits is also a great way of summoning forward this key. However, dear ones, that is only one realm out of many. You may also call forward higher frequential realms. You may be granted eyesight into the higher frequential realms, which also may grant access into the angelic realms, where you are free to meditate on this one and dive in and witness or perceive the orbs. Orbs may be of a different color spectrum, depending on the range that you are fully holding in your grids. Now, some of these realms may also only be activated inside the mental. So you must activate through meditation in order to see or perceive. However, we would like to say that you energetically bond in these higher frequential realms, and they always grant access to your consciousness blending with theirs. That must be done when you are in alignment to receive that type of activation. Many times an individual will have to generate a form of purity. That purity means passing certain tests. These type of tests that each person must pass includes showing a love for Mother Earth when you are not realizing that you are being tested. It truly is of high value for you to open and expand your heart. Love must be placed. Love may be placed on any item in your physical reality in order to shift the frequency of that item into a higher range. This should also be done to the biological form. For when each person starts to radiate more love into the body, into your home, your location, Mother Earth, and every single aspect of your human experience, it shall allow a fine-tuned, ethereal type of energetic to appear in your grid complex. This ethereal energy does not have a color spectrum yet known to humanity. This type of activation generates a form of oscillation in the outer ring, and it allows for these higher frequential beings to know that you are in alignment to receive that particular range of knowledge. Any and all knowledge given to you as an individual should always flow through your heart, as well as it will automatically flow through your belief patternings. Your belief patternings will allow you to perceive that knowledge through your viewpoint lenses. Your viewpoint lenses allow access into a manifestation ability which is located in both eyes. However, it is truly all three eyes that become activated during that process. Your left eye receives knowledge. It pulls that energy inside your body, inside your spirit. Your right eye broadcasts that knowledge outwards. When you utilize the right eye, it allows for a process of visualization. That process of visualization may then change or manifest instantaneous shifts. Of course, dear ones, it is not the simulation outside that shifts. It is simply the frequency inside your biological form that changes, allowing only you to perceive the new reality coding held. However, when 3 or more individuals come together, they may make instantaneous shifts that many people may perceive. Crystals may be utilized to adjust the frequency bandwidth inside your biological form. Each crystal contains a frequency coding, which shall affect the net underneath your skin. Each person has a net, and this net is electrical in its nature. However, it also contains a form of magnetism. This net is affected by the emotion codes each individual is holding. For when you are able to resonate a love-based emotion, you may then start the process of pushing that emotion from the heart and radiating it up and out the biological form. When you start to enhance each emotions, you may feel the energetic signature change or shift underneath your body. Each emotion, which a crystal also shall activate different emotions. So you may utilize crystals to feel the net system inside of your body. If you cannot feel the net system, more shadow work must be done, for you must release a good amount of darkness in order to start to hold each emotion and to feel the expression of energy underneath your skin. Each crystal is going to give a resonance. In order to feel the change or shift, you may start to utilize a crystal and then put it down for 3 days. After 3 days, you may hold that crystal again, close your eyes, and feel into underneath your skin. See what sensations change. You may feel the flow of your energy grid, and it may radiate into different chakra points, or it may trigger different location codes on your body. By starting to harness this net, you may then start to call forward experiential frequencies. For example, how does this experience make you feel? How does the net underneath your skin shift when you are having this experience? One such example would be the feeling of true love. True love shall always open and expand your heart chakra. You may feel a light pressure in your chest as the energy pushes that net up and up. Now, in time, dear ones, you shall then learn how to push this net into the secondary location ring. That secondary location ring is going to change or modify the emotional coding in the location that you currently are embodying. In time, you may also cast this into the third ring, which shall then change or modify the frequency of the entire planet or even the solar system, depending on the type of thought grid you are holding. There are many different modalities to accessing this net system. Each individual is heavily encouraged to rebalance the feet, which are known as the soles of the feet. You may start to do this process by generating a form of lotion and by loving and blessing the bottom of your feet. This is going to change or enhance this net system, for it allows for more energy to be pulled through the soles of the feet, allowing that chi energetic system to resonate into the nets. When you start to recalibrate your nets, it shall then allow access into a higher emotional frequency when you learn to master all emotions. Each emotion may be mastered in a multitude of ways. For each emotion, each person must go through a cycle repeat pattern in order to train you. It is never punishment, dear ones. It is always to allow you to overcome such emotions. For when true neutrality can be held for each emotion or experiential held, it shall then allow for a very neutral frequency to be embodied. A neutral frequency allows for an emotion code selection. And when you are able to properly select your emotions, you may then energetically cast them without allowing the emotions to fully control you. Beautiful, dear ones. And we are sending many, many love and blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Starby. That was beautiful. Yes. Okay. We are going to do the Shadow Work Zoom tonight. So the Shadow Work Zoom, we usually do it at 8:30. So if you guys want, you can just go to daniellipton.com and send me an email. And the email, I send you a complimentary Shadow Work Zoom link. You use the same Zoom link for every single one of the Zooms that we do. And we focus on healing. We come together as a family and as a soul tribe. And really, the whole point of this is to come together and to heal together and to love each other and to find our family. We did, last week, we just did the New Hampshire retreat, which went absolutely amazing. I had so much fun. It's probably why I was laughing at the beginning of the video. We're still like laughing and having fun. And we are hosting another New Hampshire retreat, September 30th to October 4th. There is only 4 spaces left. So if you guys are interested in that, spending a whole week with me, that would be fantastic. There's going to be tons of healing modalities and a lot of knowledge. There's just so much that we do. It's amazing. And so all the information on that is at daniellipton.com as well. You guys have many, many love and blessings, and you have a wonderful retrograde. Excellent.